Did you miss the live episode? We've got more coming. Let's get started.
Welcome to the ATA Nation podcast.
Welcome back, ATA Nation. This is episode 156 of the ATA Nation podcast. I really appreciate you tuning in. I hope you got to check out our live episode we did. What an amazing lineup of guests. Episode 155. You can find the whole thing on YouTube. Head over to the ATA Martial Arts YouTube page and watch it. It was fantastic. We had great guests, amazing stuff. Senior Master Isaacs jumped in at the end to talk with us as well, on top of all the other things. So if you missed out on that, make sure you go back and watch it. Head over to YouTube and check out that episode. Now, as this episode comes out on June 27th. It is the last day to get regular online registration pricing for the World Conference seminars. So make sure, if you haven't registered for that, if you want to get the good money deal, you need to go and register as soon as you hear this. Hopefully it's not too late. If you heard this after that, well, sorry, you're out of luck. Okay, so World's coming up, all kinds of amazing things. Guys, we also, I believe, now, I've got messages here and there and everywhere, but I am 87.35% sure that we're going to have a special live episode of the ATA Nation podcast next Tuesday. All right, I think that's July the 1st, maybe, with Senior Master Taekwon Lee from ATA headquarters. I think he's got some announcements, some things he wants to talk about. Get ready for Worlds. So we're going to do a live episode next Tuesday, I believe at noon. That'll be, you can find the information about that. You will head over to atanationpodcast.com/live, or you can see some stuff on the ATA's Facebook, social media stuff as well. So don't miss out on that. Now, let's get to our amazing athlete of the week. ATA Nation, I'm excited to have with us another awesome athlete of the week, Mr. Kane Church. How are you, sir?
I'm doing phenomenal. How about yourself?
Wonderful. Now, I don't think many people are going to wonder, but can you tell us where you're from and where you train?
I'm from San Diego, California, and Las Vegas, Nevada, and I train with my dad, Chief Master Church.
Yep. I assumed that people would know, but there might be some people out there that don't know. So, hey, sir, you're one of these athletes of the week. And before we get into my regular questions, you just got back from the athlete development camp. Again, how was AD camp this year?
It was a phenomenal experience. I got to fight with a bunch of people and train with a bunch of different athletes. And it was just an overall great experience.
Everybody loves running outside in June in Arkansas, right? It's perfect.
Oh, it's lovely.
Yes, everybody loves the heat down there. It's so much fun. Thank you, Senior Master Isaacs, for always making people run outside. That was we saw some videos online. Looks like an amazing camp, working all about culture. I'm gonna have my regular question, but I'm gonna guess I know the answer. Favorite event to compete with at a tournament?
It has to be sparring. There's no question.
Has it always been sparring for you? Have you always been a sparring guy?
Yeah, I've always been a sparring guy ever since I started and since I've been a kid.
Yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna guess then. Well, before I go to that. Traditional sparring, your favorite? Combat sparring next to it? Is it close or is it way ahead? Traditional sparring.
Traditional sparring is way ahead.
Way ahead.
It's like a conversation for me. Sparring has always been my favorite sport.
Oh, that's
favorite
awesome.
activity.
Well, I mean, it comes naturally to you. I'm guessing there's that family dynamic where you're basically born into it.
Yes, sir.
Your dad is kind of a sparring machine. He knows what he's doing. So.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
So now I'm gonna guess again. I think I know the answer, but if you had to pick an event that you're like, not my favorite to do at tournaments. What would that be?
I would have to say forms.
I'm shocked.
Um, just because that one part of Taekwondo has always been the hardest. Weapons, a little bit better. I like weapons. Forms has been hard though. I'll
Yeah.
say that.
Well, and I love, you know what, when we do these interviews with people, I think it's great to hear people have things that they love and things that they're struggling for them, because that's life. You know, like not everything is going to be super easy for you. There's parts that are harder, and that's normal. You know, I think one of the joys of Taekwondo is the fact that it's not all easy. You know, some of it's like, hey, I got to work a little harder at this. So, you said weapons is close in there. What's your go-to weapon? What do you enjoy doing?
My go-to weapon's the sword. I've won 2 world titles consecutively with it so far, so I
Oh,
actually really like it.
yeah. Traditional or one of the extreme creative things?
Traditional,
Tr-
traditional.
Traditional. Are you extreme and creative guy at all?
No, I
No.
respect those guys. I could never do that stuff.
You're a traditional guy. That's so I'm gonna guess you seem like you lean more towards you know, Chief Master Church's side of sparring and things. Senior Master Church's side, you're not she's that forms, that kind of thing. Not as much you.
Not as much, not as much.
Very good. Hey, you know, there are lots of athletes out there. We're getting ready to go to world championships. You know, season has ended. You guys just went through athlete development camp. What kind of goals do you have that might be for this season, or even just like looking forward to the future as an athlete? What are you looking for as you set those goals?
I have a couple goals, especially this season. One is to win the world title for sparring again, as well as win the world title for weapons. And then another goal is to make sure Team USA wins the world title again.
Excellent goals. Those are fantastic. I'm really excited to be watching the team sparring again. The International Songam Cup. So much fun to watch the different competitions, different countries come together. I think Team USA won like all but one last year. Was that correct? I think, or
I
did they get all of them last year?
no, I think we got all of them. I think we
Okay,
got
there was 1 year recently that I think they got. There was one that another country got, but I'm trying to stoke this rivalry. There's not an actual rivalry, but I'm trying to stoke one between Team USA and Team Mexico and the Team Philippines. Um, just cause I think it's fun now.
Oh yeah, it'll definitely be fun with it. This year with their addition, they have phenomenal fighters on their team.
I do you guys have any? I was thinking I saw that there might be a fighter or two from your guys' school on one of those teams. Is that right? I
Yes,
was
sir.
thinking.
Noah Mercado. He's
Yeah.
going to be on their team.
Excellent. Very cool. Well, I love that. So let's look at you've been a lifelong martial artist. You've been doing this long time. If I'm not mistaken, you've got some educational things, some things outside of Taekwondo that you're doing that you're part of. What kind of goals, if you're looking outside of Taekwondo, are you setting? Are you what are you in school, out of school? Where are you school wise?
I'm currently in school. I attend the University of San Diego.
Okay.
Really, it's actually it's a beautiful school. One of my current goals is to actually graduate. I'm going to be a senior this year, so last year, and then after that, I'm going to apply what I've learned into the Taekwondo schools.
Nice. Excellent. Mr. Church, can you tell me what's it mean to you to be an athlete that goes beyond the belt?
For me, it just means living as I do, leading when I can, being a great example to everyone around me, and just actually just being who I am, someone who is honest.
Oh, I love that. Yes, I like that. Like being true to yourself, being authentic. That is a great way to be a champion beyond the belt. I love it. Well, sir, I really appreciate your time today. Thank you, especially for making time after getting back from athlete development camp. I know you got to be exhausted, and I'm sure you're right on to training and getting ready for Worlds in just a couple weeks. So, thank you so much for your time today, sir.
No, thank you. This was awesome.
We want to thank Mr. Church for his time.
ATA Nation Podcast.
Be sure to subscribe and share with your ATA family.